Hello guys, my name is Iviwe and welcome to yet another course on forex trading. On today's tutorial we are going to be talking about the different types of orders in the forex market. So in the forex market we have two different types of orders. We have the market orders, or the instant executions as some might call them, and we have penning orders. Now with penning orders you have two different types of penning orders. You have the stop orders and you have the limit orders. Let's talk about market orders. So on our previous tutorial, when we started this course, we talked about the bulls and the bears, the buyers and the sellers. So in this case, we have the buy order, which is the instant execution. So if you're looking at the chart and you're seeing an opportunity, an instant buy opportunity, where you think you need to execute an instant buy order, um, or let's say you're looking at a market and you're thinking it's going to go in a different direction or in a certain direction, or basically in an upward direction in this case. So in that case you just execute a buy order. So you enter instantly in the market and you buy that market. Understand? Then we're talking about sell orders. When we're talking about sell orders, we're talking about when you're looking at your chart and you're anticipating that the market is going to move in the downward direction and you find an opportunity at that point to sell the market. So you execute a sell order because you're anticipating that the market is going to move in a downward direction. So those are your basic market orders, or your instant executions. Now let's move right along and talk about stop orders. Basically, we're going to start talk about the buy stop order. The buy stop order is basically a pending order. So let's say you're looking at a situation where you like, okay, when the market hits a certain direction, it's going to continue in an upward direction. So in this case, you're thinking that you want to buy the market, but you do not want to buy the market now. You want to buy it at a later stage. Maybe you're not going to be there at that time. You're not going to have time to look at your chart at that time. So you're like, okay, let me just execute a buy stop order. So you set an area in your chart where you think the price is going to reach and you execute a buy stop order. So the market is going to move up. Once it hits your buy stop order, it's going to trigger a buy trade. So in that case in that case a buy trade is going to be triggered and the market should move in your direction. The market could move in a different direction, but yeah, that's just the way forex trading works. When we're talking about sell stop orders though, we're talking about a different thing. In fact, you're talking about the opposite of the buy stop order. So in this case, you're looking at an area in the market and you're like, okay, when the market hits this area, it's going to continue downwards. Let's say the market has been going downwards, um, but you think it's going to continue downwards when it hits a certain area. So what do? You execute a sell stop, and when the market reaches your area, it continues in your direction. So that's the pending order when we're talking about sell stops and buy stops. Now let's talk about limit orders. What's a limit order? Limit order is also a pending order, right? So what you're looking for in this case is a reversal. So you're thinking that the market is going to move down. Let's talk about a case of a buy limit. The market, you're thinking, okay, now the market is moving in a downward direction, but when it hits the area marked with an X here, you're thinking that it's going to bounce back and move in an upward direction. So what do you do in that case? You execute a buy limit. With a sell limit, the market will move in an upward direction, and you think when it hits a certain area, it's going to bounce back and move in a downward direction. So what do you do in this case? You execute a sell limit, because this is the limit, this is the area where you feel that the price will exhaust and move in the downward direction. So also in this case, when you know you're not going to be in the market, or you know that you won't have time to look at your chart, or you're afraid that you might miss that opportunity, what you do, you just execute a pending order or sell limit or buy limit. Um, whatever type of pending order you want to execute, you just execute that type of order and you leave it be. And when the market hits that certain area while you're not in the chart, that order will be automatically executed. Okay, let's look at a basic summary of this course. The summary here is we're looking at the class of orders, the order types, and the anticipation here. So basically the market orders, you know, when you're talking about market orders, you'll know that you're talking about instant execution. So if you're looking at this section, this green thing, it just tells you that this is an instant execution, so it's an instant buy. And market orders, we know that it's an instant sell. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah guys, let's quickly sum this whole tutorial up. When we talk about market orders, we're talking about instant entries in the market where you have to instantly buy or instantly sell in the market. When you're talking about pending orders, you're talking about setting future entries in the market. So you just go to the market and find an area where you think that the market is going to perform in a different way. If you think it's going to continue in the direction, you select a stop order. If you think it's going to bounce back and do a reversal, you execute a limit order. So that's basically the summary of this whole course. If you still have more questions, just leave your questions in the comment section below. Like our page, it's i.l.m/ads. If you want to receive links to future tutorials. If you want to talk to me directly, just click on the link below and talk to me directly. I'll basically walk you through everything and basically mentor you throughout the whole process. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe so that you can get instant notification every time we drop another lesson. But yeah, that's it for today's course. If you like this content, just hit the like button and have a great day. Goodbye.